After Avengers Infinity War, I am more excited than ever for upcoming Disney movies, so today I wanted to go over the entire list of Disney movies that Disney has confirmed are coming out soon. After Avengers Infinity War, the very next movie that's coming out is Solo, a Star Wars story, coming out May 25th, 2018. You know I am a huge Star Wars fan, so to say I am looking forward to this new Star Wars movie is a gigantic understatement. But that being said, I am a tiny bit hesitant about this movie. There is only one reason for that hesitation, and his name is Harrison Ford. When I think of Han Solo, I immediately think of Harrison Ford. That is the face that comes with the name. It goes perfectly together. That is Han Solo. And I understand they're trying to tell an origin story here about Han Solo, and they've got to go back in time with a different actor. I get it. And I'm a little bit hesitant about that, but at the same time, I understand Disney, they want to go back in time. Maybe they're going to do something to really make us feel like this is a little bit more like Harrison Ford when he was younger. I have no idea. I'm going to be positively optimistic. I'm going to be optimistic about what this might be for us. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Next on our list is Incredibles 2, coming out June 15th, 2018. I have been waiting for so many years for Incredibles 2. I cannot wait to see what they've put together for us. I know my entire family is going to see it together in theaters and we're going to love it. I actually have a trailer reaction to the most recent trailer for Incredibles 2. You can find it right there at the I button. Next one on our list is Ant-Man and the Wasp, coming out July 6, 2018. So, I haven't seen the original Ant-Man yet. I know, I've got to go see it. I'm going to rent it, I'm going to see it, and then I'm going to be able to see Ant-Man and the Wasp. I promise you, I will be seeing this movie before I see the Ant-Man and the Wasp movie in theaters. It's gonna happen. Next is Christopher Robin, coming out August 3rd, 2018. It sure does sound interesting, no doubt about it, and I saw the trailer, it looked very interesting. You saw Pooh there talking to, a human. It's a live-action movie, and when it comes to these live-action movies, you sometimes feel like you're gonna miss part of the magic that they had in the animation. It's such a classic that so many people love. I wonder if they're going to be able to capture that magic again, crossing my fingers that they can. Next up is The Nutcracker and the Four Realms, coming out November 2nd, 2018. To be totally honest here, I really didn't even know this movie was scheduled until I looked at the full list of movies that's coming out soon, but that's okay. Now that I know that it's coming, I can look forward to it with my whole family. It looks like a good holiday movie for the whole family. Looking forward to it. Next up, on November 21st, 2018, we're going to see Ralph break the internet. The bunny gets the pancakes is the same scene that keeps going through my head.
The bunny gets the pancake.
I'm looking forward to laughing during this movie. I cannot wait. I love the original and all those throwbacks to those original video games that my brother and I loved playing when we were younger. I cannot wait for this one.
Pancake. Milkshake. Milkshake. I'm starting to understand why people like this game.
Mary Poppins Returns on December 25th, 2018 is the next one on our list. This is a movie that's going to be great for the entire family. I have a feeling that it's really going to do well. With sequels, sometimes you have a little bit of trouble capturing that magic from the original, but I have a feeling Disney has a lot of smart minds behind this movie and they're going to do everything they can to make it just as magical as the original Mary Poppins. My mom in particular is really looking forward to Mary Poppins Returns. It was one of her all-time favorites as a kid. Next up is Captain Marvel, coming out March 9th, 2019. Yes, the next one in the Marvel series. I've been getting more and more into it. After I saw Infinity War, I've been getting more and more into Marvel, which I think is a really good thing. I really don't know too much about Captain Marvel, but that's kind of the way I like to go into some of these movies, where I can really learn her backstory from this movie, so I'm really looking forward to it. I have a feeling it's going to tie into a future movie, but I'm not going to spoil anything, so I'm looking forward to learning more about her backstory and how that plays into the Marvel Universe. That's all I'm going to say. For those of you who have seen a certain movie recently, you might know what I'm talking about. On March 29th, 2019, Dumbo takes flight again. Can they do it? Can they pull it off the same way they did with the original, where they're able to pull on our heartstrings in such a way that made it an instant Disney classic with this live-action remake? Only time will tell. I sure hope they can. I'm going into it with an open mind, absolutely, but I feel like getting those elephants for live action is going to be really, really tough. I'm looking forward to being surprised. Coming April 19th, 2019, on Earth Day, the movie Penguins will be released. Penguins is going to be a perfect Earth Day film. It's one of Disney's nature movies where they're going to show two adult penguins raising these two younger penguins. It does sound interesting, but I'm really interested in those cinematography shots. Those are really cool. And then on May May 3rd, 2019, after a lot of waiting, the new Avengers movie will be released. Now, at the time of filming this video, the Avengers movie does not have an official name. What could it be? Could it be Infinity War Beyond, or Super Extreme Infinity War, or Mega Wars with Thanos? I have no idea. Let me know your best guess in the comments below, but after seeing Infinity War, the first one, I am beyond excited to see the next one. Having to wait a year to figure out what happened after a major cliffhanger, which I am not going to ruin in this video. I don't know, Disney, why are you doing this to me? It reminds me kind of Star Wars, where they leave us on one part where, oh my gosh, it's the end, and then there's something else coming. It reminds me of that a lot. So what a way to, you know, bring a lot of people back for the next one. Disney, what are you doing to me here? Come on. On May 24th, 2019, Prince Ali and the Genie will return to the big screen for a live-action remake. Now, this is a live-action remake that I know Disney can really make shine. They can bring in all sorts of magic with the Genie. I can see it now, where he says, you've never had a friend like me. They can do the whole song. They can make it magic. I feel like it would be incredible. There are a lot of different directions they can take this movie, so I am really looking forward to seeing Aladdin in 2019. Next up is Toy Story 4, coming out June 21st, 2019. What could be in the adventure this time? Could the toys be going off to some new place, maybe a different school, or maybe it's going to be something really extreme like they all go to Star Command? I mean, there are a lot of different directions they can go with this. I'm really looking forward to Toy Story. It's one of my favorites. Next up is the live-action remake of The Lion King, coming July 2019. Now, I know Walt Disney himself loved playing with those lions. He had some on his desk in a very famous video of him, but to see it in a live-action remake of such a heart-wrenching classic story, The Lion King, how they're going to do all of this is a mystery to me. This is going to be true magic if they can pull this one off. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Next up is Artemis Fowl, coming out August 19th, 2019. When I first heard about this movie, I had no idea what it was. I had to read into it a little bit, but it looks like a fairy movie, like a live-action fairy, like one good fairy fights a bad fairy. I'm sure we'll learn more about it, but I don't think it's going to be quite like Tinkerbell fairy. I think it's going to be more like live-action fairy. Think of it that way. On November 27th, 2019, expect to hear a lot of singing all around you as we see Frozen 2 come to theaters. There will be no way to hold it back anymore as we see those crowds walk into the theater. I have a feeling it's going to be a blockbuster hit, and I have a feeling Disney's going to be working very hard on those songs. We had some very, very popular ones in the last Frozen movie, so they're going to find some really, really great songs. They're going to get it exactly right for Frozen 2, and I have a feeling we're going to be hearing about it for a long, long time after it's out of theaters. That's a good thing, it really is. It's a great way to bring the whole family together. Last but definitely not least, Star Wars Episode 9 comes out December 19th, 2019. We finally find out what happens to Rey and Kylo Ren, and where's the Millennium Falcon go, and how's Chewbacca doing. Tell us everything. I want to learn it all. I want to know it all in this final movie. I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us. I'm a little bit sad because, you know, it's the end, but at the same time, I do want to see a fantastic Star Wars movie. I am beyond excited for this one. So which upcoming Disney movie are you looking forward to most? For me, it's between Star Wars Episode 9 and this unnamed Avengers movie. I cannot wait for both of those, but I'd love to hear your favorites in the comments below. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.